Submarine friends, well, my project today is remachining this the hatch for my diesel submarine build. So it turns out when I welded in these bushings for the locking mechanism, it did warp the hatch. I was thinking it might not, but it did. And I know it did because I tested the hatch trueness against the conning tower land before I welded these in, and it was perfect before. So, and I know that this is the culprit because you see the paint is missing already from machining only where the bushings are. So it's pretty obvious. And I also know that it's set up in the lathe properly because if it was not, it would only make contact with one point, but it's making contact with two opposing points. So I know it's in the lathe correctly. So what I have to do is just machine it true. So take the bumps off, and I'll know that when all the paint is gone, and then I just do a final pass. But then I have to remachine the O-ring groove because now the groove is not deep enough. So that is a little bit more tricky, but I can handle it. I mean, I did it originally. It's a one-sided dovetail O-ring groove, 1/4 inch. I wanted to replace the O-ring anyways. Turns out a few years ago I bought a whole long roll of 1/4 inch O-ring material, and I just glue it together myself. My wife picked up some super glue for me. That's all I use. Works terrific. So that's the project right now. Oh, another thing I'd like to do is flip this over in the lathe if I can. I don't know if it'll clear the chuck, but I would like to remachine the face for the window frame. It's not super important. I think I did put a window on it and it was really, really good. And if it's not, I can just file it true. But if I can get it in the lathe, that's just that much better. But I have a feeling it's not going to clear the chuck because of the dish. But that's okay. So I've got lots of time. I'm on about a 4-day holiday right now. I have about 2 weeks of work left, but we're on a little holiday because we're waiting for an engineer to come and inspect our work before we can do the final stage. So then it'll be back to full-time submarine building. Yay. So that's what we're doing. Ciao.